June. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? She's the next witness who I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. I would not be surprised if the judge wasn't Epstein's Black Book. I mean, you saw in Rise from the Ashes who he's friends with. Udgy. Fucking Udgy Poo. There's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. You lose, me and Mrs. Ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. I look forward to Lotta trying to kill someone else like she tried to kill Edgeworth. Let's do it. Let's watch as Lotta tries to have someone else executed. Because she's really good at doing that. She's really fucking good at trying to get people killed. For things they didn't do. Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Oh, a prosecutor that can whip a judge into shape. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine, murderous wench. Sorry about this, didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Ow! Name and occupation! I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? This ain't fine, that's a whip! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer. I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Only the doctor and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Just the lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol round. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Wrecking course. Eh? Excuse me? Wrecking course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Let's see here. Here's the picture. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt of mine through my cross-examination. Just watch me. Watch me! Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbling about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Would you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Ray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folk, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that at the very beginning, didn't you, Miss Witness? Continue.
Hold it!
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well! Ugh. Testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we listening to defense testify? I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. You know, the one that almost got Edgeworth killed by her. This is where the story heats up. The lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down, sorry. I will admit, like, as I am the one in control here, but it does feel stupid to press this. Since we literally saw this happen. Thank you for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. And what did you see once you broke in?
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when you broke into the room? That girl, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Again. Yeah, sorry. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. So this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chases out of the room, so... There was no one else in there, and you know it? And you know it. What about behind the folding screen? Did you inspect back there? Rick Given? What in the... Rick Given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. Took me a good look once... around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. Can I have a word with you, Miss Hart? Whoa, you got a problem? Rick Given, I mean. I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Rick Given... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Mr. Dr. Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. Fey and Gray! This defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. Mr. Wright? It's possible this person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you were proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Now then, she showed the court some proof. Yeah, I fucked up.
Take that! Objection!
Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an abjection with twist of you're wrong sounds like. No, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. That's enough. That's right, obviously the court verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Establish the defendant's guilt. Further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, if I presume? No matter how bad it gets. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. You remember what you told me yesterday? You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it tauntaunously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Hold it!
The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Furthermore, any only... It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry, give us no testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? It's more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. Well, this should probably be close to the end, I think. Yeah, this is close to the end. When we finish this, we'll wrap up tonight. Broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your own defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Fucking Rise from the Ashes is an incredible, like... It's a great case, but man, it's so long.
Hold it!
Elaborate. What did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it.
Hold it!
It's not to praise at all. Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
Why inside that room was not that Dr. Gray? And whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Yow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey was the victim. Maya Fey is in fact dead. That would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm only bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
Hold it!
Knowing that you chose to become a paranormal photographer? Fucking good question! That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. And the baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Hold it!
2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other shot picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. I have not shown this other picture to the court yet. Well, ain't an obvious prosecutor woman told me to keep my trap shut about it. What? Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence? Your Honor, the defense asks Prosecutor Von Karma to be held in contempt of court. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. You hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair! You lawyer a school child. Would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought the picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. What you think? Pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. There's no hole in that outfit. It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Important point here is that the person in this picture, this is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? Dropping the issue seems like the more important thing. Why are you not objecting? The person in this photo is clearly not the defendant, and yet... There is no way you can raise an objection and hope to live. Explain yourself. Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Looks that way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. That she can... Yet, it is the truth. Maya Fey's in that state she physically changes to the person she's calling. Yes, a person you know, Udgy! Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously I know this picture is illegal. But I've never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. The moment I show you this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now forever burdened to the judge's mind. Looks like we've been had. Are you saying this person is the defendant Maya Fey? I can prove it. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. This picture lies a clear contradiction to all testimony up until now. So you think you spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep. It's the fucking sleeve!
Take that!
In here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. Exactly. There's no bullet hole. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Oh! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's clothes. If that's the case, then it should have been in this picture too. Miss Von Karma, you intend to hide this piece of valuable evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Don't celebrate yet. Look at Miss Von Karma's face. Tis jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I'd like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. Those fools down at the precinct had missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. That's some steaming hot bullshit right there. That's some steaming hot bullshit. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. The judge is eating that steam pile of shit for sure. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Speaking of Gumshoe's salary, Onyx, it appears to have gotten even lower. In any case, it's a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for this contradiction. The shooter is somebody else. Defendant's sleeve has had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clear does not. Therefore, it is somebody else. A different person altogether. What? Order is not restored. I will suspend this trial. The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said there was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing! Wasn't anyone else in there honest? You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where'd the defendant vanish to? And where'd this other woman appear from? This picture is not the defendant's. And this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Phoenix. So where did this intruder appear from, and where did the mine disappear to? Things a different angle. Let's see. Right up before we broke in, the third person's already in the room. I'm gonna save. I feel like this is a save thing. What if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either of those contradictions were true. What happened before was forced out of our way into the chamber is... Maya left the channeling chamber at some point. The defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her Aunt Morgan Fey. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Maya Fey locked herself in, and the key should have been with her. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding the key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, Is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defense's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. We meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Alright, and that is all for today. Next time, we will continue to investigate how Maya could have possibly not been the murderer, actually. Again. Because that girl is a danger magnet. But more importantly, the judge got whipped. And that's the most important thing you need to know about this episode. That said, I am Brandon Carey. You have all been incredible people, and I love you all. And I will see you next week when we continue Justice for All. Bye-bye for now. Bye.